What's up? You guys all right? Anyway, just wanted to do a little S log right quick because I see a couple comments or a couple articles about Street Fighter Five and Necalli, so I just wanted to talk about it. You have to use my rugged exterior, I should say, because you know what, man. Ever since I was 13, I had a full mustache. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in my late 30s. I can't grow a beard to save my life. So, I did some research and they said just don't shave for about 3 to 6 months. So I'm trying to get I want a beard. I want a beard. I want a manly beard. So I'm gonna get me a beard, you know, and then I'm gonna shave it and then I'm gonna put it on my hair. Anyway, put it on my head. But anyway, yeah, I want to talk about Necalli, man. I see a couple articles of saying that he's a good new character and a lot of people like him and whatnot, and that's cool, because I like him too. I mean, I really want to put my paws on him, try to, play him for myself. Because a lot of people, with the exception of Sherry Jennings, she really showed out with him during the PAX tournament, and I appreciate that. But I really want to try him out, and I think he's a cool character. But a lot of people saying he plays like this, he plays like that. But a lot of people realize that he plays like one character that's in the Street Fighter universe, and I saw it immediately when I was seeing him play. Like Gutek says he plays a little bit like Evil Ryu and a little bit like Fei Long, and that's a good assessment. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay his assessment, but I could see that. But the assessment I came up with is so uncanny. I'm gonna tell you right now, Necalli plays like T Hawk. He plays like T Hawk. Now, in case y'all don't know or realize, T Hawk is like my favorite Street Fighter character of all time. I know I'm main Hakan. I know y'all seen me play with Zangief, but in the universe, T Hawk was always my favorite character. You know, a little brief history: when Street Fighter Two first came, no, Street Fighter One came out. Of course, you can only play with Ryu, and the second player can only play with Ken. Street Fighter Two came out. The very first character I ever played with was Chun Li. 14 years old, play with, you see a female character with thick ass thighs, you from the hood, of course you're gonna see what that's all about. The first character I ever made in Street Fighter 2 was Blanka. Blanka had a reputation like Hakan. He's ugly, he's green, nobody wants to play with him, so I was like, shoot, I'll play with him. And that was the first character I played with. Championship Edition came out. You know, let me explain something to you guys. If you don't know anything from me or anything in life, let me explain something to you. Every black man who plays a Street Fighter game has a pocket Ken. Don't let nobody lie to you. Don't do not let anybody tell you any differently. Every black man that plays a Street Fighter game has a pocket Ken. Remember that. So, Championship Edition came out. I went to Ken because I finally learned how to do a Shoryuken, a DP. My mentor, two of my mentors, T-Bay, y'all might know him on online. T-Bay, he taught me how to do a Shoryuken on the right side. Couldn't do it on the left side. I mean, could do it on the left side, couldn't do it on the right side. Taught me how to do it on the right side. And then when Super came out, I was infatuated with Cammy. Infatuated with Cammy. I thought she was like gorgeous, stunning. I used to play Cammy. And the thing about it at that time is I didn't really play Zangief. I didn't know how to do a 360. A lot of people didn't know how to do a 360 without jumping. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do Zangief. But then one day I started, I saw some guy, I don't even remember his name, came in the arcade, played with T Hawk. I was like, wait a minute. He got a command grab and a dragon punch? It was over. Just played with T Hawk ever since then. So um, now back to fast forward to now. You see Necalli, and I'm looking on stream. I'm looking at not stream, but I'm looking at some of the videos from PAX, and I'm like, the disc radiance where he goes across the screen like Wolverine. You look like it kind of looked like Wolverine's Berserker Barrage, and I'm like, that looked like a Conjure Spire. Then when he does his Dragon Punch, at first I was like, that looked like a thrust kick. Yeah, I said thrust kick. Look, old school. Cannon spike. It's thrust kick, okay? Spiral arrow. It's cannon drill. Anyway, so I'm like, look, thrust kick. I was like, wait a minute, that looked like a tomahawk buster. So then I'm looking, then he did the Seismo, and then everybody was like, when you look at the Seismo, oh, that's a Sea Viper. But then I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute, doesn't T Hawk has a Seismo and Omega? I was like, yeah, he does. So I was like, you know what, this guy, he plays just like T Hawk. He got a command grab. He doesn't have Condor dive, but he got a dive kick. I was like, he plays like a better T Hawk. So this further lets me know that Omega, like everybody been saying anyway, Omega mode is pretty much a beta of Street Fighter Five. Cause T Hawk, I mean, think about it. I mean, look, compare. Go to Omega. Turn on Ultra Street Fighter Four right now. Go to Omega mode. Play with T Hawk. Tell me that's not Necalli. Tell me. The only reason why a lot of people say he plays sort of like Evil Ryu is because when he goes Super Saiyan after do his V trigger, his hair blows out. He looks like he got this Sui no Hado, you know. I mean, okay, I can see the resemblance. I mean, whatever, but and I can see how people say he plays like Shane Long. He pressures, you know what I'm saying? That's good. I mean, he pressures. I mean, but T Hawk pressures too with the counter spires. A lot of people don't do that. They just they play. If you play T Hawk very defensively, like you play Zangief or Hugo, okay, you be like, oh, he's a grappler. He don't have any pressure. But if you look at Ignix, look at Cog, look at Native Impact. They all rush down, and when they rush down, it's terrible. It puts you on your toes. So that's what Necalli can do. Like I said, Necalli is a better T Hawk. Period. And then I want to give a shout out to Chaos Gaming. Thank you for streaming and archiving the PAX tournaments and Street Fighter Five, Street Fighter Five videos. And I talked to him. I had a brief talking with him or them on their YouTube when I said he plays like T Hawk, and it was like, no, I think, I said T Hawk players will have an easy transition to Golden Necalli, and he was like, no, I don't think so. I think T Hawk players would have an easier time going to Birdie than they would Necalli because Necalli plays like Abel. And I was like, okay, but I tell you why they won't. I'm like, look, let me explain something to you. Hakan players will have an easier transition from Hakan to Birdie because Birdie does everything that Hakan does and more, and everything that Hakan players want Hakan to have, Birdie has. Now, T-Hawk players will have an easy transition into Necalli with no problems. And if you do not believe me, all the T-Hawk players out there, go play T-Hawk on Street Fighter 4, go play him on Omega, then go watch a video of Necalli gameplay and say I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. I can be wrong as the sky is red. I'm telling you. Just tell me. Just tell me if I'm lying. Just tell me if I'm crazy. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about right now. I'm about to get into this Destiny. The patch came out. 2.0 came out. I should be playing Street Fighter, getting ready for Absolute Battle 6, which is down here in Plano, Texas. So we'll see.